What up, YouTube? This is your boy Like One Half Enduro. Basically, I'm finishing up work. Just give you a little. Basically, that's my office where I work. I do my architecture. Got my little lines down. Blah blah blah. And you have like a little kitchen area that way. Where you have other size fridge and all kind of stuff like there. Have an office here over that way, and an office up in front where people meet, receptionists and everything for. Then we have that office. So we have two offices up there. Then we have, this is the back room where the crew comes in. Or we, do our plans and everything and send our jobs to people. So, but, my dumb butt. Other than that, this is a drive time. Oh, it's been interesting. I watch a YouTuber that I watch a lot. So this is basically an add-on video if you think of it, but I don't think I'll label it that. I don't know yet. Until I get home and upload it, I'll see. But it's funny again, one of those things where, again, I don't have to have, a one-on-one. I think people got that notion of a one-on-one being really bad. No, it could be just simple, like the one I did with the Game Idea guy on Mr. Red Fox, or the Good Shepherd. It was simple. It was not very difficult. It wasn't that hard. It wasn't that hard at all. Give me a second here. Let me get in. Love your remote start anyway. Keep the car cold. Whew. Goody. I'll turn it down so you can hear me. All right. Anyway, one-on-ones are not bad. You don't have to be out. You don't have to be bad. It could be good as well too. But it's still. I would still have to get a one-on-one with excuse me, with Level Head. I asked him for the third time now, so hope again. I don't know. He got a busy schedule. I got a busy schedule, but I would like to get say something going on with that. I've also have one with there'll be one coming up, of course, with Shadow Fox. We talked about it, so just one of those things again with schedule and everything going on, and it might be. And if everything works out this week, a special one-on-one with KH, because he's been bugging the hell out of me. He better hope I'm not working. I work a lot Saturday, but I'll see. But it's a special. I will use Double M's mantra. There's a special juice that just gets crazy, beverage that just get crazy. So I'm using to put up a video about about failure and everything else. It puzzles me. It really does. It really puzzles me. Now, I remember people always say, well, you don't need to have a business to learn certain things. You don't have to run a business to learn certain things. You don't need to be certain things. You're right. I don't have to go to a culinary school to know how to cook. You could learn off chance. That is true. But the thing that kills me is but without knowing certain things, you won't understand the nuances of things. And I love how people always say, this is a failure, that's a failure. I don't get that. I love the category of failure. It's always their opinion of something different, because it's not the true definition of the word. Again, I need to do that podcast about the words, because that is getting annoying. How people are turning words into something. The wheels of failure and all this stuff. Now you could go to Mr. T's video talking about that, as he did a response video, and you could see it and see the comments on there. It might be a little LBC-ish because you understand where he's coming from, but most people's arguments are so mute that you could argue them down from it, because it makes no sense. But with that regard, just saying about the wheels of failure. Is it a failure because it didn't reach the expectations a lot of people wanted? Yeah. Is it a failure to the company? No. Because they made money. I'm sorry, when a product makes money and you make still a good amount of profits off of it, technically speaking, it's not a failure. It's not a failure at all. I don't get that. Because there were other games out there that made money, but still wasn't that still became failures. People like it, people love them, as that's basically what the Wii U's problem is. It's not popular, but there are games out there, video games, there's consoles that people love those consoles. They love those games. They didn't make profit, and you don't see them around anymore. Why? Because the thing that needs to make, the thing that's the most important to these developers and publishers is it needs to make money. Point blank period. The Wii U makes money. Point blank period. So they ain't gotta worry about, like I say, this initial is a failure. Again, I like how people like twist words and stuff. Makes no sense about that. But it is what it is with people saying stupid stuff. They don't need to, but let me say this out here. Oh, shit. Do Nintendo have failures? Yeah. The Virtual Boy, they didn't make money off of it. That's a failure. The 64DD, they didn't make money off of it. That's a failure. See, the things that they didn't make money off of, those are failures. Those are failures, and that's what, you know, that's what you would consider a failure. They didn't sell well, they didn't make no money. No, that's a failure. You're losing money like crazy and you can't recoup of the stuff. As Mr. T brought up in his video, there are different types of failures. Now, if I use this definition the way you're really supposed to use, what I use the first couple of years of the Xbox, would that be considered a failure? Yeah, it was sold as a profit all throughout the cycle. Xbox 360 made profit in 2012, but before that, it was basically bleeding the Xbox division dry. Not Microsoft, of course, but because Microsoft has a big war chest of a software company, they could do it. PlayStation 3, same problem, but it kept on going. So we could give those companies, by that definition of by the definition of the real world failure in business world, a pass. But then because the other one is not popular but makes profit, that don't get a pass. So it's always weird. And you see people always say, yo, you're a fanboy. Again, that don't insult me. I don't care. You call me a fanboy you want. But I just like to be consistent. That's just me. I see people throwing up now with the Xbox Slim and the Xbox Scorpio and stuff like that, which I really don't care. Same thing with that rumor that turned out to be false with the MH. Really don't care. I still don't understand how this company that people people say is dead and needs to be rushed. Should you could go in the comment section of Mr. T's video. There's a guy there, I don't know what his name is, whatever said about all we need is PC, Xbox, and PlayStation. Nintendo's relevant. I'm like, what? That's the one thing that maybe I could say I am so 100% biased on. Like I said, I am objective on it, but I can't be, because those consoles almost do the exact same thing, and the majority of their gaming library is the exact same games. So why would you have all three if you play mostly the same thing. Now, if you're playing exclusive from each library, that's a different case. But I don't understand that argument. I never will. I don't understand the word, and it can't be understood because it don't make no sense. You want the best, prettier version of this multiplayer I get on my PlayStation. I want the best online experience with this multiplayer I play on my Xbox. Same game. But like Ratchet and Clank, Sunset Overdrive, hell, I want to see if Uncharted, and it's selling good. That is great. Uncharted 4 is selling good. I hope that Uncharted breaks the cycle of the 12.5 exclusive cycle for PlayStation. I would like to see, I will check back 6 months from now and see, did it break the 12.5? Something tells me it might break it, but it might knock it out for maybe 2 more percent, at least get to 15%. I hope not. I wanted to get like at least 25. Do something. Guys, you bought a PlayStation 4. You get all the third thing too, but you know, help Sony out, buy the games that they put their money into as well. If you want to help them out, if you help them out, so it can be in the future. But as I said, it is what it is. Now, I'm not gonna. Like I said, the title screen suggests something else, and I'm not gonna do that. I am going to though do some. I'm gonna do a special LBC. Since I did one about IGN and I did one about Polygon, I gotta do one about rumor mills. Oh boy, and I think that was gonna be funny. I had it all planned to be all thing, but again, because of my time, I don't think I could. You always gonna have this grand idea, you know what I mean? But then it don't work. You know, you're gonna take like hours to edit and stuff. You're like, screw it. So I'll make it as easy as it possibly can, but at least do it in a traditional of nice volume and nice, stuff like that. So I'll do that. And then right now, you should check out, if you're if you get this far, check out a video on my channel. I am gonna put up my Dreamcast collection when I get home, and then after that, then going to Dreamcast collection, and then we're gonna do a podcast about that and see what's going on. And again, look at the MH thing, like I was saying before. E3's already come around, and they already start the rumors and all the lies. I told you that's what's gonna happen, but it is where it is. But like I said, I like Ms. T. I could debunk a lot of people's crap because it's stupid. I might even have a podcast about the GameCube itself so people could see it. But until then, like I said, I'll catch you guys on the flip side. Hope you guys have a good Memorial Day, and like I said, check you in the next video, which is a my Dreamcast collection. Alright, peace out, boys and girls.